morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, what a blessing to be here with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man, it's been kind of a little bit of weird, crazy. All of a sudden, we get this couple of M flares, boom, boom, and then boom, another one. And Iceland is bouncing. Chile's bouncing. And a few others is like, hey, what's going on, man? Alaska started up last night as well. I think the quietness is gone. Yeah, I think we had a little bit of a lull there that hey, it is what it is. Solar wind right now is 449. Density's at 1.84 of protons per cubic meter. We've only had a C1 flare in the last 24 hours. The last M, if this works, is right there. And it was approaching the edge. So it wasn't directed at us. You know, it was, let me see if I can share it with you. Yesterday's report was a text-based report. Yeah, I had a headache. I apologize. I don't miss too many days, to tell you the truth. Yeah, you can see right here, right there. I don't think I can blow it up, but it is right there. That's the M flare. M 1.16 or something like that. So, you got it. Yeah, it happened at 1900 hours. Right now, nothing. It got quiet again. So let's look at the disk here. So right here is where the flare came out of. Right? Wait. And so there's 8 sunspots counting that one. Maybe a 9th coming in. See, we've been down like just a couple of sunspots. But we'll talk about that here shortly. We'll talk about the earthquakes happening. And up there in Kamchatka, quite a good series of blasts that have been happening the last few days, or this last week. Yeah, boy. Yeah. So we'll see what's going on there. Those who have missed... they'll stroll in. It's partly my fault, but anyway, good morning to Tim. Good morning, Snow King. Good morning, Susan. Hold on a second here. Good morning, the Mysterioso Paul Collins, and good morning, 42. Good morning, Calmness 55. Good morning, Canuck. I pray you're feeling better, bud. I know you've been kind of out of sorts. Your sister's getting better. Let's see you get better now. Good morning, Lake Girl. As you know, I've been posting that since you told me. Our condolences to your family. We all embrace you. We love you. We embrace your family. We keep you up in our prayers and our thoughts. And I know where Willie is, so I'm not worried. You know, yeah. Good morning, Doc Rock 18. Good morning, Croatian Dude 96. Good morning, Comanche 6520. I wish you'd come in. I know you just sit back in the back. That's all right, buddy. But I wish you were in the forefront with us, because people like to know who you are. Indian Brainstorm Morning and Ramblin' Wreck 2718. I know Red's out there. It's not on the list. Why isn't it's Red's never on the list? But I know Red's out there for sure. But yeah, as the coffee gets cold, and I was in worship there for a minute, boy. Oh, you know. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I hope everybody's okay on that I-10 near Buckeye. Oh, not good. Not good. People fly in that area, and it is a speed trap. But anyway, as things get working, we'll get them all working for you. Let's get back. Let's get back to it. So we've had a C1 and an M1 flare. And we'll go here and go to solar activity, solar flares. Yeah, spaceweatherlive.com, right? You can see how the latest. See, over here we had 2 M's on the 31st. Then on the 1st, we had nothing. And then on the 2nd, we had 2 M flares yesterday. I was working yesterday here at the house trying to get it all worked out. You know, I've got about 6 weeks, I think. Supposedly somewhere around early December, mid-December. We don't know. Gotta sign the loan docs today, so we'll see how it works. Yeah, M1.1 is the last one, and before that was M1.67. So you can see here's the C3, and then it's like and nada. You know, let me zoom it in for you. There's the latest, right? All right, so current B value is a B 9.98. So we went to here, you can see down here. The north, BZ is up in the north. From what I'm gathering, just by watching this, we do get flares when it's up in here. I think it's based upon the energy that the sun's given us. And when it's way down here on the B levels, we tend to get some flare deals. And I don't know what that means yet. I'm still learning. And we'll find out. You know, here's the 1 point. Wait, come here. There it is again. There it is. There's the flare. Right, the last M flare. So. And in this date, 2003 an X 3.9 and 2003 an X 2.7. Can you imagine the same day getting a double whammy X? It's like a double X. And that was in another solar maximum, I believe. Let me see. Is it into this one? No, it wasn't on that one. Was it? I have a list of all the works that we were doing. And no. Yeah. Well, anyway. This is the cost list for the what do you call it there, the studio. And yes, I've got it priced out. If you ever want to know about it, I can send it to you in case you want to contribute to it, like other members have. All it does is everything we have has been thrown towards the house, and it takes a lot to do that. And my wife's entire inheritance is thrown at it, so she's basically buying the house. And my work was to get the payment down and talk to all the different banks and haggle. I still got one more haggle to go, and it's just the favor of the Lord. We'll see what happens. It's a short-term buy down of the interest rate, and we'll see. I got to talk with the bank today because interest rates have dropped a little bit, not much, but just a little bit, and see how that plays with everything. Yeah, I mean, it's really important for us to get that payment down. And like I said, she's throwing her entire inheritance. And then on top of that, we still, while my mother-in-law's still alive, we're still having her live with us. And she's 82. So you know how that's going to go. And she's got a little tiny dementia, not too bad. But it's good that my wife will be spending time with her and having her live with us. And she'll help out just a hair. Help out more than a hair. I'm going to help out a hair, I guess. But the studio is all on me, and I can't ask for them to do anything more. And so that's why I bring it up. I don't mean to bring it. I don't like asking for money. And I don't ask, unnecessarily. And I have to produce something for you to actually have you guys want to do something. But I do appreciate you for everything you do. Every $200 I get from this thing, it's about what I get a month, gets put in. So, and then little jobs I have, my handyman, that gets put in. And, it is what it is. So, big hugs, y'all, and thank you for supporting the JSL studio. Yeah, we went from a 4-bedroom down to a 3 because I can put it in the garage, the third car garage, to build it out. And the rooms aren't 10 by 10, 11 by 11, but hey, that 1 more foot helps. Believe you me. And that's why we did what we did. And anyway, we lived in 30 years in this condo. Yeah, 30 years. And we've seen the condo double in rent. And yet we haven't. And we know the writing's on the wall. We know it. We know what the cost of rent is. A 1-bedroom, 640 square feet. We lived for 30 years in it. And we're only going to 1,400, but small house, not ostentatious. But the rents here now for that same 640 units is over $2,000 a month. 640 square feet. And the association dues are now over $5. When I first got here, it was like $99 or $75 or something like that. Now it's over $5, and they're going up 20% every year. So my rent is, under $1,000, and it has been that for the whole time. And we've been blessed by some good Christian people, and part because I'm partly, I wouldn't say I'm disabled. I've got pain, baby. And so they've kept mercy on us, and it's the favor of God. See, when you have the favor of the Lord, it ain't a whole lot. You can ruin that favor, of course. But you have to be thankful. You have to be appreciative, and you have to be humble. Because there's a lot of people out there paying well over $2,000 for something like what we have right here. And but then again, it comes with a trade-off. I got a drug addict thief that lives above me. He's not a bad guy, but he's got bad characteristics. I do too. I was a bad boy for a while. But yeah, I don't. Maybe he'll come to the Lord. I don't know. But we'll see. And anyway, big hugs, y'all. There's enough of that story. Class M chance 35% now, and Class X is 5%. Mid latitude, GMX storm probability is only 15, so is the upper. And a big coronal hole coming in, so the wind should be kicking up here. About next Monday. thereabouts. Around the 7th. I think the 7th is Monday, right? No, Tuesday. All right. So that's happening. KP index is at 1.7. If we looked at the I like to be straight with y'all, so please, if it sounds weird, please, I don't like to be, anyway, I'll let that go. Anyway, yeah, you can see that big flare came right at us. There's another one. Yeah, boom, there it is. Oh yeah, we have a halo coming at us right there. All the way around the disc. Yeah, that one came right at us. Let's see what these guys have to say about it. Where do they start? Dang, they start on the 30th. That means it's not going to be on there. There's one coming right at us. Boom! You can see it come out the disc. It's not a big one, but lamb. All right, so much for Noah. Right. Anyway, old humor. Yeah, the version I remember was quite funnier than what YouTube has. Let's see. Where's the other one? I think it's right there. This is from NASA. Yeah, Iceland's bouncing off the walls. Alaska 2002, we had a 7.9 event via USGS on this day. Wow. And we just had a pretty good little banger last night. I was up late. Sure was. Anywho, let's see where we're at. Yeah, let's see. They don't have it out here. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they got from the second. There's a little banger, and NASA's saying it's going below us, but look at all that. Oof. Right? Is that wind? That's velocity. Yeah, that's velocity. So that's just wind. See if we can't get the... Where's the other one, man? But you can see the couple of bangers that shot out. Yeah, they went south. I think that was the one on the yesterday's. Boom. Yeah. Right there. Yep. So it ain't gonna bug us. That's that last M. All right. Well, there we go. But we do have a brand new one that's coming out. You can see at 8:30. If we looked at the solar flare right now at 8:30, you can see the Indian Ocean getting zapped. And 8:30 was right there. Madagascar. Might be a different 8:30, right? 8:30. I don't know if that's UT. I don't know. It's not showing up on here. I mean, there's a good little Zapparini right there at probably at 2 hours earlier. You know. Well, if we see it here, it says 8:30. It's probably taking off about right there. Yeah, you can see it already start down here at 5:40. So, and we can look at this one. There's a little blast right there at 20. I think that's the M1. Boom. And then here's another one. You can see it. It's floating around out there. And then another. That's probably the same one. And then you can see it really pronounced starting to come out over here at 5:30. So I'm assuming that this blast right here is all the same one. So it's in the southern hemisphere. So probably that might be the X flare that's come at us. It takes a minute for it to show. Already showing. Then you can see this one. Right? There it is. And that's at 4. And then bam, really pronounced at the top at 5. And then you can see it. It's all the way around. Big halo event happening. And yeah. Let me just take the picture. Let that be today's doohickey there. Ding. Anyway. All right. So if you're on YouTube, you're going to know. That's where I got it. Lasco C2. So pretty good little banger right there. Solar wind right now. Let's check it out. Let's check out what the Aussies are saying. Oh, all right. Solar wind bouncing between 4 and 5. Dynamic pressure stays really low though. Standoff distance 11 to 13. Protons never really get higher than 6. So I'm not seeing so much out of the sun right now. Let's look at the ground magnetics. Over the planet. Over the flat earth. Oh, it's broken. God bless America. Why is it broken? Man, I like this one too. I guess we can look at this one. This is the protons. The white means 0. The blue means a little something. You can see the dynamic pressure. The greater the red, the stronger the dynamic pressure. We've always have pressure because we're traveling through space. We're corkscrewing. It's like you have one curveball that's corkscrewing through space. That's the sun. We're corkscrewing and we're orbiting the sun. So everything is, there's a lot of pressure. In a vacuum. Oh, it's broken. Dang. What is this? Noah? Oh. All right. Well, shoot howdy. But as you can see here, and then if we went over here, nothing. Right? Still a little just irradiating the planet as the sun moves. Sun's like right over here right now, probably over the corner of Brazil. So there you go, baby. There you go. And this Lasco was working. Boom. Well, let's see where the planets are. I know that he always wants to find out where Uranus is, and it's on the back side of Jupiter. Venus is coming around, going to be in our view behind the sun as Merc comes out the backside. Mars is on the backside as well. So Merc and Mars are right even with each other. So when we looked at Lasco, excuse me, you see him right there, right? In that Mars, right? Yeah. That one's stationary, baby. That one ain't moving. That one's moving. One's going faster than the other, right? Yeah, but the other, they have satellites, so this one, it's stuck behind there. But yeah, those are planets there. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Mars and Merc are on the other side. So is Ceres. Ceres, Waimea, Make, according to them, Pluto, and Aries, or Eris, all are fake planets, or the planets that are small like our moon. So hey, and they have their own orbit. What's in the sky? You can see Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus. And probably might be able to see Venus during the day. I doubt it, don't. But anyway, the tremor map. Let's check out the tremor map because I've been seeing some interesting things happen. 36 tremors as of yesterday. Right here around Eugene. That kind of goes in lockstep and barrel with what I've been seeing. Let's go back another day. On the 1st, you can see a much larger grouping in Cali and Oregon and up here in Eugene. So Eugene, Medford, and then the day before that would be what? 31st, Halloween, just in Medford. All right. What about the buoys? Do we have anything happening? Is there a drunk Chinaman out there? Oh, there is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Farther Ridge. Let's see the signal. Let's see the signal. No, and that's not the normal signal. It dropped down just a centimeter. Boom, boom. Yeah, that must have been something. Well, I think there was a... Well, we'll touch it here in a minute. Well, might as well touch it now. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, let's talk about what happened over there. Oh, it's gone. Well, let's see what the date is on that here. 11/3. Yeah. And 11/3. This happened today. Somewhere between 1 and 2 Greenwich Mean Time. Probably 1:30. Let's see here. Why don't we check EMSC here first? Sometime 1:30. Let's see what's happening in the area. Why is there a bomb? Maybe it's a boat that ran into the damn thing. 13:21. 1:30. What? Yeah. So I have to go all the way to 1:30. Back another page. No. Yeah, all right. No. Yeah. Her. 18, 19, 20. 1, 3. All right, go back one page here. Yeah. Greece bounced like crazy last night. Iceland bouncing crazy. We were all watching that. If you were online with us, you would have been seeing that. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's happening here? Sarum C. I don't think Sarum C is. I think Sarum's up here, right? It'd be the Timor Sea if it's anything. Java Sea, Celeb Sea, Molucca Sea, Sula Sea, Banda Sea, Savu Sea, yeah, Flora Sea. I don't know. So, yeah, the buoy is right here. You don't want this buoy or this buoy to bounce. There's so many people, the flat earthers, say that the governments have things happening and that's why they're bouncing. I don't buy into that crap. And Oaxaca was bouncing last night. So at 1:30, yeah. 1:30 is right in here. So the Java, Indonesia had a 4.2. All right. So let's go ahead and check that one. Earthquake. Well, here's Bali. So that's weird. So the earthquake happened just off or just north of Simiru. Simiru is right here, so it just happened right out here on the Ru Rise. Somewhere out there, yeah. But the buoy that's bouncing is south of Timor. See, the Ru Rise has one, but this one's over here. I don't know. Maybe a boat, maybe a submarine, maybe a drunk Chinaman. Yeah, it's probably a drunk Chinaman. Me Chinese, me play joke. Anyway. Let's get back to it. All right. There's one banging around. And I don't see any others. Tropical storm is still, what is it, Pilar or whatever the hell it is. It's like the 16th named storm out in the Pacific. Yeah. I don't see anything else. On this day in history, where is it, Patches? I know you put it up there. Here we go. Central Alaska, 7.9 in 2002. Yeah, baby. And that's the area still rock and rolling, just north of Anchorage. It's kind of weird how everything kind of just rolls right up into that. And I think right there on that ridge, you can see the fault right there. The largest earthquake in 2002. Extensive damage to roads. Items knocked from Shell, Denali Park, Glen Allen, and Talk. Some supports of the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline were damaged, and the operation was suspended. Damage estimated at 20 mil. Felt level 7 at Cantwell, Denali Park, 6 at Chisto, China. What the hell? Delta Junction, Fairbanks, Nenana, North Pole, and Talk. 5 at Anchorage. Big Lake, Chickaloon, Chitina, Copper Center, Eagle River, Ellison Air Force Base, Eureka, Fort Wainwright, and Healy and Houston. Nick Moose Pass, Palmer, Talkeetna, Teslina, Wasilla, and Willow. And then it gets lower that everywhere else. Felt out in northern British Columbia. I can't imagine a 7.9. Gosh, that is just massive. Italy in 1706 had a pretty good one too. We don't know what it was. It was a very violent one. Thank you, Patches. So as we go back to the turn of today, 8 hours back, I'm gonna go 12. Okay, let's find something here. The Sarum Sea, that's one we were just talking about. All right, so anything at 4-2, Java, Indonesia, we talked about that one. Then Greece started, look at this little greasy, boom, 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 like it's making music, right? And off the coast of New Zealand, northern coast, 4.3. Puerto Rico said, oh, don't forget about me, bing, 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 bing. Right, but Greece, my gosh. And then all of a sudden, Iceland cracks out with a 4.6 and then didn't let up, another 4.6, and then several others. And if I'm not mistaken here, no, I closed it. All right. There we go. All right, so we don't see anything up there in Iceland right now. I do have another live Iceland report. Let me see if I can find that for you. I mean, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'm virtually always that way. Dun, 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 dun. Tools must have been down here. Yeah, we'll open up that one. Oh. Wrong one. Iceland. Yeah. So this is the Iceland report. We zoom in and you can see where the latest have hit right here. I'm going to put that in there for you so you can use those. Paste. Firms has odd row spots today like rectangular rows. Oh. All right. We'll look at firms here in a minute. Anyway, that's what's going on right now. Live Iceland, right? The Rick James is definitely been super busy. There's the Blue Lagoon that's in danger. The town is in danger too because it's like right on the side of a hill. Man, if I can, well, I could have done. I say it. I could have done it. I believe if we just put English, there we go. Settings 15 days. I only want 1 day. Full Iceland. You can see seismometers, seismometers. But Rick James is down here. That's the latest, right? Check them out, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. That was the latest I saw this morning. Saw these two last night, these three. So it's a pretty good tool. And here's the latest one right there, 1.5. And they're all shallow. Some of them are 0, some of them are at 1.1. The deepest goes 6 kilometers, 6.2 kilometers. So, yeah. Just had another one, 1.3, just now. And so if I looked at it, you see here. Yep. So it's interesting watching that go. So Rick James is predicted to erupt again through a fissure, much like where the last 2 times have happened. When there was a big quake here, about a month ago, out in this region, we thought, what? Is Katla or somebody gonna pop, one of the bigger volcanoes? No, it's back over here. And the fissures open up and then spew it all out. As I drink a cup of coffee. So there's that happening. Okay, so watching Iceland and then Iceland and Iceland, Puerto Rico and Puerto Rico, Iceland and Puerto Rico 3.1. Man, it's no joke, man. It's hitting a little harder than normal, and out of the stinking blue, Greece starts picking up again. See, we had Greece down here, boom, 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 and then Iceland. And Iceland and Nuevo León, Mexico, 4.1. Taiwan popped with a 4.7. Taiwan region. Then the Canary Islands said, here you go. And then we, Iceland. Then Sumatra, Indonesia, 4.8. So we watched that pressure go from down here to up there. There it is. It went boom. Wait, it started over here actually. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom, and then bam. Right? So we watched that pressure go. And then we watched Mexico do its thing. And we're like, what's going on in Mexico? And then Greece came in with a 5.2. 369 people reported it. So we'll take a look at that. Here's the summary maps. Here's the interactive map. Right? There's the epicenter. These are all the people that felt it. Right? So our boy, haven't seen him in a while, from Greece, he may have felt this one. As you can see, it happened up here, right? But there's definitely a concentration down this line, right into the city of Athens. So then you can see also along this fault line. So that little 5.2 really woke some people up. Here's a line here, here's a line here, right? Saying, hey, you know. But it's something to be aware of, that, yeah, the earth is alive. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we're on page 2 there. And then it just stayed there. Boom, 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 all night long. Iceland was bouncing. So Greece to Iceland, right? So let's check it out. Greece to Iceland. Let's do this. Close this. Turn that off. And let's go ahead and... This is just for fun, eh? And save. And then I'll... Here we go. All right. Just for fun. And then we'll draw the line, right? And marker. And then just for fun. Whoops. Sorry about that. All right. So there's that line. Fiji also went off pretty good size today. There's that line. And that's an interesting line. Why am I drawing that line? Well, the reason being is because Sandwich Islands and Alaska went off pretty close to the same time. And then this morning, we've got Fiji. I see triangles. I don't know. Trying to see if there's a pattern here that persists. And, you know, It's a little off. Don't know. I'm looking for the magnetics. The generalized magnetic would be there. So if you take the furthest on this side and the furthest on this side, then you can say that this is a different one. You know, you might say that this is a different one, or these, or yeah, that comes pretty close over there from here to here. What if it's this? I don't know. You have an idea? Put it out there. We can discuss it. Not a big deal. Science says they happen randomly. I don't think it's random. I think it's based on pressure, but also based on magnetics. But that's just me. Afghanistan had a 4.3. Coquimbo, Chile, that was another place that started bouncing 4.67 hours ago. Also, the Pacific Antarctic Ridge, that was weird. I think that's Sandwich Islands. No, it's definitely not Sandwich Islands. Because Sandwich Islands has been booming. Yeah. So, weird. Down here, popped. At a 5.7, near a 6. Let's see what they have to say about it. All right, 5.2, station details. 5.6, 5.7, 5.5, 5.7, 5.5, 5.8, 9, 5.8, 9, 5.8. Yeah, they probably got it right. There he is. How are you, bud? Nice to see you. Yeah. If I'm responding to patches there. If we took this one, we can definitely see the Texas liniment active, right? And so that would lead us off into this region out here, real close to Puerto Rico. But what's been missing is the Cayman Islands. Nothing has transpired there. Central part of, or southern part of Mexico, this little break right here, that's really, I mean, it's like Mexico's trying to move away from the Yucatan. I don't know if it's moving that direction or moving that or that, but it appears that it's moving this direction. It's adding pressure here, and you can see the direction of the pressure. And as it does, it shoves up the San Andreas, or the Pacific Ocean moves quicker. And as it moves quicker, it grinds and it shakes the valley or the Great Basin. So that's all my thoughts. Yeah, no doubt, man. USGS in Mexico, they're not like Canada. Oh no. Huh. We'll see if it comes up. Yeah, SSN didn't. Who cares what Hezbollah? But you're right, bud. Dang, and they crashed again. Yeah, it crashed again. All right, so Pacific Antarctic rise had a 5.7. That's what I saw, and USGS called it what? 5.7. All right, cool. They got it right. Iceland still banging. Hey, there's a little Arkansas, little banger, 2.0. Iceland still banging with 3.4s. Oaxaca starting to kick up a little bit with mid threes. El Salvador offshore, of course, 164 depth, so it's really deep. Bataan region, Philippines is starting to warm up again, like it did the other day. Iceland region saying hello. Romania, check this out, man. Romania. It's not going to be on a USGS, but let's see if it fills in a gap. Right on the corner. Right on the corner, man. All right, so if I went back to here. All right, and I zoom, well, Romania is like right up in here, so right there. And I drew a line to there. And then drew a line out of there equal. I'd say the northern part of maybe we're going to see more in the southern Pacific Ocean. We might see something in Australia, Timor, Sulawesi, maybe up in the Andaman Sea, probably right up in here. Could see something in Iran or Pakistan, and then a little bit eastern Turkey. Also, yeah, the Timor region. We'll see. We'll see if that plays out. So I'm going to go ahead and save that one. All right. It's not for making forecasts. It's saying that this is the pattern of where the strongest magnetic force is affecting a planet. The sun's only kicked off a couple of M flares. The sun's been really quiet. Our planet was supercharged already. It hasn't let that charge go. It's still there. So we're waiting for something to happen, of course. And we're starting to get a little bit below average. We were up above average in earthquake numbers, and we're still below average. And then Kyushu, Japan just came in with a 3.6. Albania, where the hell's Albania? Is that near that other place? Let's check it out. Oh, up above in Greece. All right. Billions more, be precise. All right. Right. Panama had a little 3.5. So, all in all, what are the regions that are active? Greece, booming really good. Rick James, Iceland, Reykjavik, I know. Interesting, we've got something out here in Afghanistan, a mid-4. Isuzu Islands, thereabouts. And look at this straight shot. Yesterday, this was really busy. The Philippines, Malacca Sea, and Taiwan. This was really busy. And today, it's still kind of busy. It's early. Let's see what else we have. Alaska's picked up pretty strong with a 5. We're waiting to see if anything transpires up into Greater Alaska. We do got a little small Yakutak with a 1.5 and 2.2. And offshore here, we had a 3-3 out Ferndale. Inside of San Leandro, San Francisco, excuse me. Also, Searless Valley seems to be picking up just a hair. All right. See a lot more happening out in Nevada. Mammoth is still quiet. The Panamint Valley, northern portion, Owens Valley. We'll see. Texas is real busy. Excuse me. And Oklahoma. And Arkansas. Right? Is this leading something? Where does this lead? Don't look at it. Mean bang, 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 bang. Right up into this region. That's because it leads all the way to here. This leads down here. So maybe we're going to see something in the St. Lawrence area. Or maybe we'll see it in the, what is it? I think it's the Tennessee seismic zone or the Kentucky seismic zone. I think it's the Tennessee one. Maybe not. I don't know what it's called. It's something like that. I think that area I'll be looking to see. You know, it shouldn't be that large, but it can produce 5s easily, and even a 6. But I'm not saying that that's going to happen. It doesn't look like the pressure is telling us that. But Rick James is definitely busy. Good morning, Dub. Nice to see you. NBC News. Anyone see it? Yeah. We can look at it real quick. 2 supervolcanoes world apart have the attention of scientists. Minor earthquakes around Camp Flaggeri, again, southern Italy, are stoking some fears. Yeah, there's no doubt. Italy. You know. Disturbances at the Long Valley caldera, eastern, being studied, though. There hasn't been any busyness in the Long Valley, though. Not for a little time. I've been watching the Long Valley caldera. Just all right. It's not saying that it won't. I'm not saying that it won't. I'm just saying I haven't seen that. Sometimes, you know, MSNBC, you know, and I think we've seen this. This is, when was this? March 2nd, 2010. This one. November 1st, 23. Denise Chow. Boca Grande, Italy. Yeah, the Italian one is definitely busy there, bud. We've talked a little bit about it. Flagrant right down in here. Yeah. Vesuvius is right there. Right? And Naples. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, crapola. All right, probably GE. Sorry. Thanks for bringing it up there. Not just, yeah, Yahoo's reporting it. Yeah. I was just about to say thanks for bringing that up. There is some strong concern about it, no doubt. I mean, look, if you look here, here's Vesuvius. Look at this side. The Gulf is all volcanic. Right? Yeah. I can't play this, unfortunately. We can refer to it. Let's go ahead and do a search for this. Right in here. This area here, you can see there's this thing's been quaking for forever, but it's gotten busier, and there's so many people that live right here. Inside what? You look at this. Here's the caldera edge, right? They live inside it. Yeah, look at this. Right? Even the U.S. Navy right there, right? And this is where it's steaming and cracking and pooping and farting and gas is coming out in people's homes, and they got to close the home because they can die. Yeah. I mean, nauseous gases. Smell like rotten eggs. Sulfur. What are the chances Long Valley's connected to Coso Junction? Yeah. I think for me, my mind on Coso is that Coso is it's a weld of the crack. And Coso is just one location of that welding. It goes all the way south, as we're talking in context, flagrant fields, right? If we looked at the map here, these volcanoes down here, which erupted in the 1800s, all right? Right? This erupted as well, right? There is the backside. San Andreas comes down here, and this is the San Andreas, where the bottom of it is. It goes right into these volcanoes. This is the Imperial Fault that splits off the San Andreas, or this is the spreading ridge. It goes boom, 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 right up to about here where the volcano is. And the San Andreas kind of comes off this way. And down is this. So it's like it broke. And the San Andreas, they believe, goes all the way through the crust into the mantle. So they're talking 20 kilometers plus to maybe 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers straight down the edge of the plate boundary. And this is where it's grinding, and the compression is right here. So it's like this is coming down and this is going up, and it's banging right there. This little echelon is like this little echelon, like this little echelon, right? So, and that's just maybe the edge of one plate versus another. I'm not sure. But from up here, here's the Coso Range. There's talk that the San Andreas will move that direction. Meaning this is becoming more and more important, and we call it the Walker Lane. And from Bishop, hey, make the color right. I can't even see it. What the heck? You used to be able to see it. The new version is just really irritating me. I have to figure out how to do it. Anyway, right here from Coso, it goes all the way up through Long Valley, up to Big Pine, Bishop, and then it goes up. Here's Walker Lake, right? I think it kind of comes, it starts to bend this way. But it could go right to Walker Lake and then bend. And then you have Tahoe, you have Lassen, and then Shasta. But it's straight line down the Owens Valley. And there's all these volcanics out here. And these, right out here, you can see them. Lavic Lake, right? And what happened, if there was a crack here, it seared them it seared it closed. It welded it closed. And the erosion of the mountains all around filled in the valley so we can't see it. Because it's just all sediment filled. But all this area is full of lava rocks. And the lava rocks actually are even in southern Phoenix. So it's all volcanic. And you can see if you just draw a straight line right through here, right? Goes down to Sierra Vista. All this, the west is full of volcanics. Even up here where I live here, when you're driving up this, you can see the massive lava flows that have happened. Much like the pillars that Professor Nick talked about. Watch, and I'm going to show you as we come down here. Look at these. These are the pillars. They're older than what Nick talked about, you know, the chocolate cake pillars. But the whole area is full of them. Check this out. Here's one whole big run, and then here's another big run. Right? And here's the third run. And here's the same as that, right? I'll be doing, there's more up here. So the whole west, the entire west, from Flagstaff, which is a volcano, which you'll see, here's Wickenburg, here's Flag, right? Here's Humphreys Peak. This is all volcanic. It's all volcanic out here. Look at this flow, right? Sunset Crater, right? Arizona's full of volcanics. And we have volcanics in Utah. So, I mean, something happened. Passes the spray paint, I know, right? Garlic is shifting south. Yeah, there's a line of, you know, when Ridgecrest happened, the earthquake Ridgecrest is right here, right? It went due south. It moved south. And the outside, or the North American plate, went north. But this whole portion of the left side of the plate went south. And it's no shocker. You can see it going south and turning, right? There used to be a volcano here that parts of it are up here. So that's, you know, as the plate's moving, it, you know, it squirts up outside its diaper and burns a hole in something, and then it fuses shut. Maybe it had already somewhere in the hundreds of tabs. Mysterioso Paul Collins. Gotcha, right here. All right, he says do something here. I don't know what we're looking at, Patches. Carrot Top. Spain. What are we looking at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that volcano as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's along the what do you call it? That fault zone. The spreading one. Where the Pacific Ocean is on the left. These ones here are the ones that erupted in the 1800s, I believe. Where they saw it in Fort Yuma. Fort Yuma. I don't even know where Yuma is on this. Yeah, I think Fort Yuma's down here. Here's Tucson. But yeah, Fort Yuma right here, they saw it burning up in the sky that distance. Yeah, so it's a little bit. It's a little bit, you know. 90 miles. And then if it was this other one, then it'd be all black, right? Because it's not that long ago. And if it was this one, 65 miles. And when water gets into these things, because there are floods, when water would get into it, that's when it would explode. All the markers inside it and vulgar stuff too. Crazy, right? Right, yeah. But it's interesting. So, speaking of volcanoes, let's go ahead and look at what's happening volcano-wise on the Volcano Discovery Channel. Today, November 3rd, Kluchevskoye again, Popo, Ibu, Dakono, Reventador, Sangay, Sabancaya, and Shashalden. Popo, 20,000, nothing. Sabancaya, 4,000. Kluchevskoye, back to 23,000 from a 10 or 11,000. It was up at 40-some thousand feet popping. Shashalden went to 20,000. Hey, everybody, Shashalden popped. Erupting, yeah. Let's see what happened. The earthquake's happening here. Shashalden. In Alaska here. Here's Alaska Peninsula, right? Shashalden's popping. So, coming out. And you know what? USGS doesn't even have it erupting, all right? No, it's like right here. So ain't nothing happening up there, man. No, when the damn thing's exploding, there's nothing happening. Whatever. Ibu and Dakono about 8,000 feet still. So the Molucca Sea is still being bounced pretty hard. Reventador down in Ecuador, 15,000 out of 11. That's not a whole lot. Popo, minor emissions to 20 from 17 and change. Sabancaya emissions to 22. Sangay volcano, Ecuador. Ash and lava flow. Look at that. Boom. Down a big crack in Ecuador. Right? And we down here. Here's Ecuador. Reventador's up here. Sangay's down here. And I think the crack is right here. Could be right here. Maybe right here. I don't know. I can't tell. Nothing to see in the area. It's funny how the satellite doesn't pick everything up very well down here. See these lines? That's the satellite. It's like, why are they doing that? And it's always by these mountains. Like, look at this one, man. It blew its top. El Atad, right? Altar. Blew its top. I mean, literally exploded some time ago. I don't know when. Latar is an extinct volcano on the western side of the Sangay National Park in Ecuador, 107 kilometers long. Point of 5319 meters. Spanish named it because it resembled two nuns and four fires listening to the bishop around an altar. Let's see, when did that sucker pop? All they do is hike it, so they don't have any idea. Yeah, they don't have any idea when it popped. 17,000 footer though, man. A stratovolcano in a Pleistocene age. It's caldera breached in the west. Geologists report that Alatar collapsed 7 years after activity in about 1460. But the caldera is considered to be much older by geologists. 9 major peaks, 5,000 meters or 16,400 feet, horseshoe-shaped, much like the San Francisco Mountains up there in Flagstaff, Arizona. So same thing, same kind of event happened. Collapse city. Interesting. Let's stay with it here. Shishalden. Look at that. Got a little bit busy there, son. Yeah. New eruption. Yeah. About 3:40 a.m. local time. Boom. Yes, sir. Sangay, 20,000. That's in Ecuador as well. Kluchevskoy, 36,000 feet. Here, let's go look at Kluchevskoy. It's over by Bezimani and Chevalouche. Here's the, just in context, here's the Pacific Plate pushing that direction right into the pocket. And here's what? Yeah, you know that one. But here's Kluchevskoy and Bezimani right here. Kluchevskaya. Right there. That thing just blew. Wait, here's Koi over here. Ushkoisky. Right? Zaminya. Tobiskaya. Mount Olstrey. All these different names. Right? Chevalouche up there. All right, let's see if we can't get the map here to see. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. Right there. That's what I thought. So Bezimani's right there too. So it's up here where all this joins together. Bam. All right. Fire. Under pressure. Today. In the USA. Are you referring to Texas? Oh, well, I'll wait for you to respond. Crapola. Hey, stop that. Mine showed 24-hour big row on in the eastern. Okay. All right, we'll look at that right now. Kolchesko, pretty big pop, 36,000 feet. That's down a little bit from 44 or 45. Shishaldin popping to 30,000. Shishaldin went to 30. Boom. Ibu volcano popping 8. So was Dacono. A lot of junk in the air, right? Well, that's it anyway. All right. So what we're talking about is 24-hour. Showed in a big row in the eastern. Okay. Yeah. On this side and this side. Check that out, everybody. 2 waves. We saw these waves before. Interesting, eh? Yeah. That's wild. I'll take a picture of that one. I noticed something like that before. Oh, a couple, maybe a month back, 2 months back. But yeah, it seemed to me like waves that were coming through the America, or it could be the pushing of it. But it looks like it's a little bit bowed. We'd have to look at the plates and see how they're moving. I was sorry. So what would make a wave right here and right here? The south being shoved faster. There you go. If the south is being shoved faster, yeah, you can see it more clear, right? If the southern portion of this plate being shoved more, it might bend these 2 lines. But it is really, really, really odd. Yeah, in the straight line right here in the south too. It's like all of Mexico is moving somewhat. Yeah. These are the Fire Information and Resource Management System, Red. We can take a look on COD real quick. And go to natural color fire. 200 and then push go. Do we see anything in the area? All right, so why don't I push stop? Sub-regional. Let's make it count here. From the bend, that's Pennsylvania or Carolinas. All right, so we'll start. Not Pennsylvania, it was right here. We'll start here and see if right here, down this way, we see any fires. All right. I'm not seeing anything. And then we'll play the game of not upper level, but I'm not seeing anything either. Shortwave IR. Looking for it right down here. What about if we did it continental? Do we see any red dots or black dots bounce or white dots bounce anywhere? All right, let's check. Let's check this area here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So COD, you know, since they changed it, has been a little bit different. All that dry air right now, boy. Woof. Cloud top phase, dirty. Snow, ice. Yeah, it doesn't appear so, but it is really odd. If you just zoom out, you see it like that. Thank you, Patches, for that oddity that's happening. Yeah. Comes right out to Puerto Rico too, doesn't it? And it squeaks here. Alrighty then. Well, this was a long one. Satellite path. I was thinking maybe solar path, but you might be right, bud. Well, interesting articles and interesting what's going on. Have another earthquake up in Hayfork, caliber 2.1. But we'll keep an eye out for you, and I'm going to go to work. So, big hugs, y'all. And this is a really cool one if you want to watch what's going on there you go. In Iceland, we'll keep an eye out. You can see Iceland right now bouncing. Here it is too. Last night was really bouncing. Hollister is too. Hollister in California there. And Petrolia got a little bump. Very, very, very odd. Big hugs, y'all. Hey, Scooby-Doo. Nice to see you too. Croatian dude made it today. That's good. Love to see him. It's old Snarly. Came in a little bit late. Yeah. He's there to check Uranus. But anyway, big hugs, y'all. And, well, it is what it is, right? This is the Morning Report with Joe Slick. We'll see what happens here. Yeah. Remember, don't get none on you.